motivation. After all, consistency will take you places that motivation alone cannot. And once you get the hang of consistency with motivation, that will make you disciplined. And don't forget, disciplined and motivated are not the same. You need to be disciplined. You need to fall in love with the process by doing something you love. Doing something you hate like you love it. So many people get so scared by tough times. They get so gun shy. And what I mean by that is they're like, oh, it's going to be hard. Oh, it's going to be this, going to be that. What we all have to understand is we are a product of our environment. So you have to choose your environment wisely. Once you get filled with limiting beliefs, it is so much harder to not only overcome those limiting beliefs, but also to get rid of them. And that's why we're always talking about breaking generational curses and generational trauma, okay? We have to put in the work because anything easy gained is easily lost. So anything worth achieving is never easy, but it's worth it. And we are in these really hard, really tough times. There is so much going on for everyone. Everybody is struggling in different ways. Everything is just not how we feel it should be, right? We might not all be in the same boat, but we are all navigating these unfamiliar waters one way or another. Whether you have a canoe, whether you've got a life preserver, whether you've got nothing, or a yacht, or a cruise ship, or, a little dinger, you know what I mean? Like a little, not dune buggy. What are those little, anyway, we have them on the lake where I grew up. Anyway, we're not all in the same boat. But we are all navigating and trying our best to navigate these difficult waters that we have never been in before in the dark. So we all can use each other to be a part of someone else's survival guide. After all, if you were going through hell, why on earth would you just stop? Like, do you actively want to volunteer to stop in hell? No. So get yourself going, pick yourself up, and keep going. Because I guarantee you, if you work hard enough, if you keep going and you stay true and you learn to adapt and pivot when necessary, you will find your way out of hell sooner than you realize. And a lot of times when we feel like giving up, we're being made to feel like we need to give up. Because whatever is preventing us from trying, I should say, to prevent us from moving forward, doesn't want us to see how close to getting out of hell we actually are, okay? I've said this before and I'll say it again. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. And I want you guys to remember that by the end of this episode. Tough times do not last, but tough people do. You are tough. Do not stop in the exact position that you are in right now. Do not stop in hell. Keep fighting, keep going, and you will find your way out. It may not come the way you expect it, but it will come the way you need it, okay? Learn to fall in love with the process. Do something you hate like you love it. So then you can use all of that success to fund something you actually love, to provide yourself with that sense of security, to become the adult that you needed as a child, to break generational curses and generational traumas, to pass on generational wealth, health, prosperity, and overall healthy habits. So we can show up for us, so we can be the adults that we needed as kids, and we can honor our biggest fan, which is the kids that we used to be. Okay? Your favorite sports team is not coming to save you. Your mama ain't coming to save you. Your government is certainly not coming to save you. You have to save you. You have to show up for you. Don't stop where you are right now. Keep going. Tough times do not last, but tough people do. And remember, you are a product of your environment, so choose wisely. If you stay in the environment that does not see your value for who you really are, then you will end up shrinking and diluting yourself to fit what makes them comfortable. And that causes anxiety, depression, angst, anger, intense, immense sadness. Is that what you want for your life? Do you want those limiting beliefs just so you can be in a certain environment? Or are you ready to take yourself out of that environment, to fight your way through hell, to come out the other side, to be even tougher than what you already were? Because you matter. Are you ready for that? Or are you going to continue diluting yourself to fit what makes other people comfortable? Choose your environment wisely. Become your fullest potential as a human being, because the decisions you make in hell in these tough times right now are going to dictate where you're going to be living and what your life is going to look like just a few short years from now. Hustle hard, work smarter, not just harder. And remember, tough times do not last, but tough people do. tough people just like you. All right, everyone, this has been the latest episode of the Talks with Taylor Hendricks podcast, coming to you live on Tuesdays with russosbrand.com and Channel Attitude. I hope to see you guys back real soon, and happy Halloween.